In the past 24 hours, Russian attacks on Ukraine have killed at least 9 people and injured 53. Pope Leo welcomed representatives from the movie industry to the Vatican as he wishes to open dialogue with the world of cinema. At least 9 people have been killed and 53 have been injured over the past 24 hours by Russian strikes in Ukraine, according to regional authorities. Russian attacks on Ukraine continued from Friday into Saturday, launching 3 ballistic missiles as well as 135 different strike drones, including Shaheeds. Ukraine's armed forces said 2 of the ballistic missiles and 91 of the drones were either shot down or jammed. Meanwhile, Ukraine's defense forces confirmed attacks on an oil refinery in the Russian city of Ryazan, a radar in Russian-occupied Crimea, a military train in the Zaporizhia Oblast, and a cluster of Russian troops near the city of Volchansk in the region of Kharkiv. On Friday, Russia launched a massive attack on Ukraine using 430 drones and 18 missiles, according to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. 7 people were killed in Kyiv and at least 36 were injured. Communist candidate Janet Jara and her far-right opponent José Antonio Cast will face off this Sunday in Chile's presidential elections after 4 years in office of leftist Gabriel Boric. While issues of security have been central in this campaign, centre-right Evelyn Matei has promised jail or cemetery for criminals.
Voy a votar por Cast porque creo que él va a solucionar los problemas de este país que ya nos tienen agobiados. Realmente no puede salir porque te encuentras con mucha delincuencia. Yo creo que él va a arreglar todas esas cosas.
Yo voto por Janet Jara porque considero que es la persona que está más aterrizada en las necesidades del pueblo, porque yo sí me considero una persona radical y porque considero que es necesario avanzar en los derechos del mundo moderno, en los valores que tiene el mundo moderno.
Jara, a former Labour minister and the only representative of the Unity for Chile bloc, has already made history by becoming the first communist to lead a unified left-wing ticket.
Thousands of protesters took their message again to the gates of the COP30 climate talks in Brazil, blocking the venue in a peaceful standoff. Indigenous communities, Brazilian youth groups and activists joined the march in their thousands to call for action during the crucial UN Climate Summit. Speaking about the effects of climate change in their home countries, activists advocated for youth representation in the UN negotiations.
This is the future that we are talking about. It is about the survival of our species. And yet, the decision makers sitting at the table today, those in the negotiation panels, those who are at the blue zones and their air-conditioned rooms, are talking about, the people, and yet the actual victims, the actual communities are not in the table, are not in the conversation.
It was the first time in 3 years that protesters had been allowed to demonstrate outside the UN climate talks. The demonstrations, which have been disrupting the talks, come in a conference that organizers have promoted as empowering and celebrating native peoples.
Pope Leo welcomed representatives from the movie industry to the Vatican on Saturday. The pontiff wishes to open dialogue with the world of cinema, seeing artistic creativity as a way to support the Church's mission and promote human values. The Pope welcomed celebrities such as Kate Blanchett, Monica Bellucci, Stefania Sandrelli and Greta Gerwig. At the end of the Mass, those present greeted the Pope and some brought him gifts like Spike Lee, who handed him a basketball jersey. Pope Leo affirmed that cinema is more than just moving pictures because it sets hope in motion, adding that cinema must not be afraid of confronting the wounds of the world, such as violence, poverty, exile, loneliness or addictions. Pope Leo recently listed his favorite films, including The Sound of Music and the 1997 comedy drama Life is Beautiful.